All right, you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome to Conversations for Dummies. This is Lady D, that be me. I am broadcasting live on Lady D TV. I'm sorry, on my Diane P. Meadows page today, on KEPX Radio, and on my YouTube page on Lady D, that be me TV. Tune in, tell a friend. If you guys are watching live or if you come on live right now, please share the information and invite all your friends and family to join us. This is going to be a great show today. I am so excited to have special guests in the audience. I have Dante Young and I have Shariah Hope, two amazing artists that are doing some great things in the music industry. So I'm happy to have them here. But welcome, you guys. Welcome to the show. I am really excited about today. You know why? Because this is Friday. Yay, yay. It's Friday. You know what that means. It's time for the weekend, and I hope everybody out there is going to turn up in one way or another this weekend. Do some great stuff, have some fun. Last weekend, me and my family went to an amusement park, and we went bowling, and we went go-kart riding, and laser tagging, and had a great time. So you guys go out and have some fun this weekend. Hey, Mob Dad, I'm so happy to hear you, to see you here. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, yes, yes. So you guys stay tuned for a really great show today. I am excited about it. You know what? I have been getting a lot of artists coming up with their music, independent artists sending me their music, and I absolutely love it. I want it all because I want to play it all. I want to play you guys until the wheels fall off, like Chris Brown say, who is my favorite artist of all time. All of y'all out there that know Lady D, that be me, know that Chris Brown is my favorite, and Grandma Sis is going to be making her comeback real soon. So you guys stay tuned and look out for Grandma Sis, okay? I want to give some shout outs real quick before we get into the show. Shout out to my peoples from Fireproof TV Films, Mo McCoy, Andrea Tyler, Ayana McCoy, Trayvon Collins, Ulu Gomes, Brenda Brown, Just B. Bradley, and all the rest of the team with Fireproof TV family. I love you guys. You guys are doing some great things out there in Vegas, and I miss you guys. I really want to be back in Vegas right now, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm enjoying myself here in Texas, and I'm making the best of it in this little small hick town. But you know what? When Lady D, that be me, get busy, you know what happened. You know I make some stuff happen. So looking forward to that. Also want to shout out to my girl Terry Jean out in Houston, Texas, to my girl Flava out in Tampa, Florida, Arbra out in Tampa, Florida, to my friend Sean Cornelius in New York, and to all my people in New Jersey, Danye Kearney, Taisha Coleman, the Diva, Deborah, uh, um, all the Streeter family, Bishop Darius McKinney, Chi Crafton, and to my godson, my one of my favorite sons, Dacian DeMarco, who is another artist that I had on last week on my show. Shout out to all of you guys out there. You guys are doing some amazing things, and I'm so excited to be a part of your lives. So thank you so much for accepting Lady D. That be me. All right, so without further ado, first I got to turn this little heater off real quick because I'm about to burn up. Without further ado, I am going to bring on my special guest. And let me get this music turned off right here. And I'm going to bring on my special guest. We have Shariah Hope and we have Dante Young in the audience. Hey, you guys, can you hear me okay?
Yep,
Yes, I can hear you.
yep.
Awesome, awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. I'm so excited to have you guys here today. And what I want to do, first of all, is I want you guys to introduce yourselves. Tell me a little bit about who you are, what you do, and and just let us know a little bit about you. We're going to start with Shirai.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you, KEPX, for letting me be here today. I'm Shariah Hope. I am a singer songwriter, and I just dropped a single entitled Somebody Better Than Me. I actually just did a music video. So I just dropped a music video to Somebody Better Than Me. It's the first release off my album coming up, entitled Soul to Heaven. And I'm just excited to, get the project out and, show the world, what I'm about to do.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And Dante.
Yeah, my name is Dante Young. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer. I'm actually the person who produced Shirai Hope. She's one of my artists that I'm working with. Um, I've been doing this for quite a long time now, and just coming back into the scene, just ready to give the world what they need to hear, what we've been looking for a long time. That thing that's been missing, that it part of the music. So I'm here to make that happen. I got an EP as well that's getting ready to drop. Well, my single "Who Am I" just dropped like 3 days ago. Um, and it's doing really amazing. It's an amazing song. I'm sure that people here they're gonna love it, and so it's one of the many singles that I'll be dropping off this EP entitled "I'm Not Perfect." So be looking for that to be coming out too sometime soon this year.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. This show is called Conversations for Dummies. And the reason why I called it Conversations for Dummies is because not that we are dummies, but just that some of us are ignorant or not knowledgeable about certain things that happen in this life. There's so many things that we are not knowledgeable about that we don't know. And the music industry, I'm pretty knowledgeable about the music industry, but everybody else is not. So we wanted to get you guys on here to share your stories, okay? But before we get into your stories and a little bit more about you, I want to play your music. And so I'm going to play Who Am I by Dante Young first, and then I'll play Somebody Better Than Me by Shariah Hope, all right? So check it out. Here we go. Is it playing? Come on. Oh, hold on. Okay, this is my fault. Give me a second. Give me a second. Here we go. It's coming. Here we go. All right, I'm going to start it over. Start it over to get the full song.
Say that I was worthless to the world. But I would not make it without someone to lead me because I'm blind. Somebody's gotta be telling me lies. Got me wondering if there is more to live for. And if there isn't, what am I here for? He's restoring all the air I need to breathe. He created me to live eternally. It's important to know. How did I get here? Yeah. Why am I alive? Oh, you're the one that brought me from my land. Where did I come from? How did I get
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love that song. All right, here we go, Shirai.
So you say that you changed, but things still are the same. You're up and down, in and out. You don't know what love's about. I don't have time for these foolish games. I ain't got time to play. You need to find somebody better than me. Someone that takes your life compulsively. One day you'll see, but it just won't be with me. You need to find somebody better than me. Who do you think you are? Now you've gone way too far. I'm sick of who, what, when, and where, and why, and why. I don't care, 'cause all you do is tell me lies. All you do is make me cry. Don't stop you need to find somebody better than me. Someone that takes your life compulsively. One day you'll see, but it just won't be with me. You need to find somebody better than me. Don't stop find your own way to stay. The time will come one day. You need to find somebody better than me. Someone that takes your life compulsively. One day you'll see, but it just won't be with me. You need to find somebody better than me. You need to find somebody better than me. Someone that takes your life compulsively. One day you'll see, but it just won't be with me. You need to find somebody better than me.
Yes, yes, yes. That song is hot, hot, hot. Thank you so much for being here. So I want to start off with you, Shirai. So that song, tell me about the inspiration for that song. What made you pick those lyrics?
Well, um, the first and foremost thing I am is a songwriter, and I love to write songs. And so I have a whole lot of songs that I wrote about relationships. I've been in, a couple bad relationships, so I know how it goes. I've seen friends of mine, everybody goes through it,
Mm-hmm.
And a friend of mine, Brandon Betts, he was sending me music, and he sent me a track, and I didn't really listen to it when he first sent it to me. And one day I was like, man, I feel like writing. So I was going through some tracks, and I listened to it, and I immediately started writing. Like it don't take me long to write. And I was tripping because of how I was able to put in the soul to soul, keep on moving lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of people are confused because a lot of people are like, why would you want him to find somebody better than me? Like, they don't understand it. And it's like my poetry is abstract. What I'm saying is you need to find somebody better than me because I'm not gonna deal with it. Like she gonna have to be better than me because I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna put up with it. You know. And it's a song like that, and it has a lot of the nostalgia in it. And then I thought to keep on moving, what a nice little way to say, because I want you to keep on moving. Don't stop. Like the hands of time. Like that's how much I want you out of my life. Like get out, go. So it was just one of my writing things that I do. When you get to hear more of my music, you'll be like, wow, and it just comes. So yeah, that's
Yes.
kind of how it came about.
That's awesome because I was thinking the very same thing when I first saw the name, the title of the song, "Somebody Better Than Me." I'm like, why would she want to him to find somebody better than her? But I started thinking about it because you know how we do and how we talk like, oh, she better than me. She
Yes,
better than me because I ain't doing it. I ain't putting up with it. Okay.
me
and
shoes.
and
Exactly.
that's when it kicked in for me. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what she meant. Yes. I love
Booyah,
it.
you got it.
I love it. And
Thank
how long have you been singing and writing?
I actually started writing music, like songs, when I was like as young as 8. Me and
Mm,
my little sisters. I have two little sisters, but it was really me and my other little sister. But I was 10 and she was 7. But so I'm the oldest. So I was in the leader. And we used
mm-hmm,
to just write songs and make songs and perform them in our room. We would practice in Vogue routines, Madonna, like, it's old school. And we had, for us to be as young as we were, some of our songs are really, really nice. And I continued it until I was like a teenager, and I would sing some songs that I wrote to friends of mine or people around. They'd be like, you ain't write that. You ain't write that. I'm like 12, 14. Some of my friends that I grew up with actually remember some of the songs that I wrote back then when we were in school. And they still remember it. So I'm like, if you can remember that, I left that, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow. So music has always been what I want to do, like, sing and write. And my sister ended up passing away on Thanksgiving
oh,
uh,
sorry.
when I was
Sorry to hear
10.
that.
She died at 7. And so, like, my album is titled Soul to Heaven. That's a real deep song. And it's really a song about pain. A lot of people hear it
Mm,
and they like, oh, they think it's a religious church song because it says Soul to Heaven. No, it's a song about pain. And I'm dedicating the album to her. Our legacy lives on. And like I said, it's never too late. I'm older. I went through a lot in life, and I'm still doing this. And and I'm just excited because of where I'm at. Like it's my
yes.
dream is literally coming true. Like and you never give up, and I just never did. And I'm not gonna stop until I do it. And so I feel like I'm gonna be here for a while. So
That's that is awesome. I'm honorable that you are dedicating music to her. That's I know she's looking down, smiling about it, and yeah, that's beautiful.
thank you.
So tell me this: where do you want your music to go? Like, how far do you want to be like a Beyonce type, success, or do you want to keep it, low? How far do you want to go?
Um. Well, where I want to go, where I see myself being a Grammy winner, for
Yes.
songwriting, best new artist. possibly best new album. I see myself, top of the charts. I just need the world to hear it, you know. Um, that's where I see myself. As far as like, I don't see myself as a Beyonce. I see myself as a Shirai. Like people are going to know who Shirai Hope is. They're gonna know my music, and my goal is to be a songwriter for the other like married. Write a song for Beyonce. Write a song for Rihanna. I'm trying to do the big leagues because I've been doing it my whole life, and I truly have a gift. I know that I do, and I'm just that's where I see myself.
That's
Honestly,
beautiful.
I was gonna say
So
I
do
sang
you?
in Africa the beginning
Oh,
of January
nice.
2022. So I've been doing things that I never would have thought that I would ever do, and it's like literally happening.
That's awesome. That is beautiful. So, are you more of a songwriter? Do you consider yourself more of a songwriter than a singer?
I would say songwriter first
Mm-hmm.
because for me, like as far as singing, like I know that like I don't sound bad. I've heard people sing, and I sound a lot better than a lot of people that I've heard. And some people they think, oh, she can't sing. If you don't sing all churchy or you sing like somebody Aretha Franklin and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I developed my own style. I didn't like go to church growing up, and I didn't like learn music. So I never learned how I wasn't developed, like as an artist for real. Like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't if someone said sing in the key of G, I didn't know what that was. I didn't know certain stuff until I got older. Then I started going to church, and then I started singing at this one church I used to go to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the director there, he loved my voice. He would give me solos all the time, and people had me sing at a couple funerals. So I know that what I have it's my own style, and it's
Yes,
definitely unique. But it's the way it's supposed to be. It's the way how I write, you know. So,
definitely.
but I've actually wrote songs that I can see other people singing that I want to like. I got a hit for J Lo.
Right, right.
Me and Dante were working on a pop music. We creating our catalog of we got lots of stuff. So we're definitely about to. But songwriting, yeah, first. Singing, yeah, I like to sing. I still do vocal training, and I'm still working and striving for perfection and maturity more and more. I can only get better, and I have improved as a singer since I first started doing this.
And
So
that's good. That's
yeah,
good to hear you say that because a lot of people don't have that faith and that confidence in themselves and what they've done with their whatever it is they're doing. So to hear you say that, that is awesome. So that means that you have a lot of confidence in who you are and your abilities, and that's beautiful.
thank you.
That's beautiful. All right. Well, Dante, let me ask you a couple of questions now. Who am I? What is the inspiration for that song? I love it.
Um, Looking at the world and what's going on in the world right now, with especially with our people, the biggest pandemic in the world is self identity. Um,
Mm,
I believe that if some of our men knew that they came from royalty, that they came from kings and queens, maybe they might walk with a different swag. If our women knew um, that they came from something great, um, they may not be so quick to explore different men all the time because they'll understand that I'm precious. This is a temple, all these different things. But when you don't know who you are, then you just go anywhere. It's like a city without walls. Anything can get in, anything can get out. So the um, whole thing about who am I is a call to understanding who I am as a person, where I came from, how did I get here, why am I here, all those different things. So it's reaching out. And I've been to Ghana and I've seen things. I've seen the slave dungeons where a lot of our people came from, and being able to talk to people there and see the connection or the disconnect that happened there, and that continue in the Americas and the Caribbeans and other areas. So now being able to bring those two together, and now asking the question, who am I? Where did I come from? Why? How did I get here? Now I think that causes people to consciously think about who they are and the life that they're, the journey that they're taking in life.
That's awesome. And you know what? That really resonates with me because I have been trying to find out who I am for a long time. And that song really resonates with me. And what you just stated, even deeper. That's very good. I love that. So, where did you? Or let me ask you, how long have you been doing music, Dante?
Listen, I come from a huge family. My mom is one of 21 children. So
Oh,
you figure within that, I mean, there's, everybody is doing something. So my family is very musical. They all sing. We have family choirs. We're musicians. We've done all this stuff in the church and all this. So from the time I came out, music is what we had. That's all we knew was music. So singing and writing and all those different things. So I've been doing this since I was as long as I can remember.
that's awesome. That's awesome. We are all on that same page here. That's beautiful. And where do you see yourself, Dante, in the next 3 to 5 years with your music?
Um, I'm just following. I think God has something huge for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly what it is, and I'm glad I don't, because I don't want to get in the way of it. But I do think that it will have some influence on a lot of people all over the world. I don't. I mean, different countries. I think it'll have like a major effect. I'm not like writing just for the sake of writing, just to sound good. All my music is meaningful. Like you can literally see music videos for every song that I do. And
Mm-hmm.
that's how I write. It has to be meaningful. It has to be art, and it has to be something that does something for people. So for me, I want to be recognized for what my music does to people, how it brings relationships together, how it brings people to identity, how it soothes people, how it brings people away from depression, things like that. That's what I want, in the next 3 to 5 years for my music.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And you guys are both in Michigan. Have you considered traveling with your music, going to different states and sharing
Yeah.
your music?
So right now, my manager is working on some things. Lonnie Pope, one of the greatest. This guy is listen. This guy knows some stuff, but we're working on some things right now and moving. Trying to move around to some other places. I've gotten calls, um, to go to different places and things like that. So we're working that out. We want to go everywhere that calls for us,
Yes,
everywhere, um,
definitely.
everywhere that calls for us, everywhere. So we're looking forward to that right now. We'll let nature take its course. We'll let we have a team. We have a strong team
Mm,
of also the engineers, of writers, of you know, um, any type of thing that you imagine. Our team is strong, so they all have different connections and things, gigs that might be set up through that. Just so much that's going on right now with this. It's like overwhelming all at one time. So I'm thankful to God that we have this team. I'm thankful to God for the management, and I'm thankful for where we're going in the next year or two.
that's beautiful. Do you play any instruments, Dante?
Yeah, I play. Yeah, I grew up playing instruments. My main instrument is the bass. All the stuff that you hear in
Ooh,
my production, well, especially on that song, is me. On my EP, though, I do have different musicians that I rock with from this area that are professional musicians. Some of them have been on, stellar nominee albums, Grammy nominee albums, things like that. Amazing musicians and talents. So I'm surrounded by musicians. I'm a musician myself. My family, I come from a family of musicians, so yeah, we do that a lot. It's my children are musicians.
that's beautiful. What about you, Shirai? Do you play any instruments?
Nope.
Don't feel bad.
Well,
I tried.
when I was in elementary, I was in band and I played the trombone. So,
Okay.
when I first started coming into this music, what I'm doing right now, the guy that introduced me to it, Charles Conley, I started writing down notes and I play around on the keyboard and I'm learning things. So I've been learning chords and, you know, so I'm like teaching myself as I go.
Nice, nice. And let me ask you, Shirai, what do you do outside of music? What are your extracurricular activities or any other things that you're involved in outside of music?
I'm involved with my family a lot. Um, I just right now I just been really focusing on my music and getting
Okay.
ready. I have some goals that I want to make. Like I have a gig already like in Vegas lined up for me. So
Ooh,
I'm a
yay.
perfectionist, so I like to invest in the dress got to be right, the performance, everything like that. So I just prepare myself to do what I got to do for this music career that I'm about to, that I'm on.
Beautiful. And what about you, Dante? What do you do extra outside of your music, if anything? I know
Too
when it's
much.
music. Okay.
So I work in a high school as a graduation coach, which encompasses
Oh,
like 8 different things all in one. So I do that, and then I'm also a licensed therapist. So it's amazing that you asked that question because even with my music and with counseling, I believe in holistic health. I believe in holistic everything. So I think that my music, I think with the mental health aspect of being a clinician, and I think with everything that I do with the eating style, all those different things, is I think that can help somebody to become whole. So I do a lot, with mental health, a lot with working with students in a high school, and I own my own business. It's all natural body butter called Young Butter, doctor recommended. As a matter of fact, Shirai Hope has on one of the shirts. I rock Young Butter. It's an amazing
yes.
product though. So I'm busy. I'm busy. Uh, Always moving around, always doing something.
Yes,
I
I
got your
love
belt
it.
too.
That's hot. That is hot.
Yeah,
I want one. I
I
want
It
got you.
one.
really is an amazing product.
I'll
Like
send
it's
you one.
doctor recommended, and it's everything.
Yeah.
It like it helps people who have eczema, like any kind of skin conditions. It's natural. I use it in my hair.
hmm
You know,
Nice. I'm gonna
it's,
have to get some.
Also,
I'm
yes.
also have the
excited.
beard oil too, and
Oh yeah,
so
he has beard oil.
I use that and I use it in my hair, all that. So it's I'm like I said, I'm into holistic health. So it's amazing. They love it in Ghana. I took it to Ghana, to
Mm,
Ghana, and they loved it. So
that's
and
awesome.
so
I
it's
got
different
some
places.
friends in Ghana. I have some people in Ghana that have adopted me as their mother
Wow,
online, and I will definitely let them know about your product.
appreciate it, appreciate it.
Yes. And you know what else? I'm going to have you back on the show, Dante, to do a show on the holistic health because I'm really into that type of stuff as well. So I would
Okay,
love to have you on to do that. That'd be
great,
great.
great.
Awesome. Awesome. So do you have children, Shirai?
Yes, I do.
How many kids you got?
I have four children, and they are all adults. My oldest daughter is 25, about to be 26 in March. My other daughter just turned 24, I believe. Then my oldest son, he will be 23 this March. And then my youngest son will he be 21? He was born in 2002. So I have grown kids, and I also have some grandbabies. So
Girl, now you kidding me now. Come on now.
I do. I have five grandkids.
You
And I'm
look
not
like you about
ashamed.
25
I'm not
yourself.
ashamed. I love my grandbabies.
You look about 25. I could not have believed that you have grown kids. I never would have thought.
Thank you. That's one reason why I'm so thankful to God for me being able to still follow my dream, because I don't look like what I've been through. You know what I
Okay?
mean? He's been really good to me to where I can, so I'm thankful.
Man, you are beautiful. I mean, I'm blown away just by that statement right there that you
Thank
got
you.
four
Thank
grown kids. I'm blown away by that. That's
you.
beautiful. And what about you, Dante? How old are your kids?
So I have four. One is 26, I got 24, and I have a 19-year-old son and a 16-year-old daughter. And it's quite interesting. Like all four of my children um, record. All four of them have amazing voices, so they all record also and write. So um,
That's awesome. That was going to
yep.
be my next question. Are the kids involved in the music or do they choose different paths?
Well, mine pretty much because that's all they ever seen. Like I have a son
Mm-hmm.
right now that's in college, and he's a music major. And a few weeks ago, well, like a month and a half ago, he was able to compose a song and the whole orchestra play his song while he conducted it. So and
What?
then yeah, and yeah, so like amazing, like that surpasses me already. My other son, he does a lot. He puts music out all the time. Amazing, this boy, he's so amazing with production and all that, and he's on another level. And then my two daughters, they're like the best singers in the world. Like
Wow.
my
Yes.
oldest daughter, she literally, if we really push for her, she could sign a deal today. And my youngest daughter is probably going to be better than her. She's in high school, and this girl, I mean, she'll sing stuff in the house, and I'll get mad and throw things at her because that's how dope she is, and it makes me mad sometimes. 'Cause I'm like,
Hmm.
stop.
I know. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. My youngest son, he's 32. He'll be 32. And when he was younger, he taught himself, both of my sons taught themselves how to play the keyboard. But my youngest son, he made beats so hard. I told this boy, you are the next Dr. Dre. I mean,
Mm,
he was so bad. But then now he like, I don't know what the heck. I don't know. I just don't know.
Mhm.
Sometimes kids have it, for life, and sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing, but he is so awesome on that keyboard. Yeah, that's beautiful when the kids, it's like it's in them, it's birthed in them, and that's wonderful. And your kids, Shirai, are they into the music?
my youngest son, he's the one that's like me. He sings. He's the
Mm.
artist, a true artist. My other kids, they don't sing and do stuff like that, but they have a love and appreciation for music because well, my mom is, she white, and I grew up in the hood, so I grew up listening to the Beatles and Elvis and John Cougar
Oh,
Mellencamp and
nice,
Bruce Springsteen and George Michael, along with Too Short and Two Live Crew and Ghetto Boys,
nice.
stuff like that. And I instilled the like classic good music into my children, so my kids do have an appreciation for real music because and I know that what me and Dante are trying to do is kind of bring R&B back because I feel like it's lost its identity.
Yes,
So my
and
kids, I will say, they know they don't do anything musically like that, but they do have a deep appreciation for where the real music comes from. So,
yes,
but
and
they
I'm
still
glad you
listen to their
said.
stuff too.
I'm glad you said real music because we
Yeah,
definitely have a need to get back to real music. Not that the music of today is not real music, but it's not real good music.
it's
If you know what
you
I
know,
mean.
it's just everybody is what they're not singing about like anything positive, for the most part. And
Right,
everybody has the auto tune, and there's nothing wrong with auto tune, but I feel like use it in a way to make it your own, so everybody sounds the same. It's the
right,
same style, same song, and it's just, and then they're not singing about nothing. So it's like, just don't,
right.
it's not something that's gonna resonate. Well, it's just my opinion. It doesn't resonate with your soul. I listen to some of
Yes,
my old school music, and I just cry because of how beautiful it is.
yes,
Listen to this and the instruments and what they were saying, the message. So
right.
that's my deep appreciation for music, and I don't see that with this generation. I'm not the only one that thinks that, and. So
You are
I can't
not.
wait to bring my music out and people hear like my whole album. I'm already excited and have projects started for the second album, and that's dope. So I'm trying to do something, change history.
That's
That's what
beautiful.
me and Dante are doing. We're making history right now.
That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, KEPX radio is what we're all about, playing real music, real talk, real everything. And so we're very excited to have you guys on the station. Your music has been going crazy. Like people are calling and requesting. I had somebody request yesterday, can you play that Dante Young song? I'm like, of course, of course. So, I love having you guys on the station. I love the way you promote and the way you um, just do what you do. You guys are awesome, and I'm so happy to be involved with you.
Thank you.
Thanks to my good buddy Mo McCoy out there in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Love me some Mo McCoy. He is like one of the most wonderful people I've ever met, and he is like a go getter. He never stops doing
Oh my
what he
gosh,
does.
Yeah, Mo.
that's true.
We've been best friends for years, And Mo was one of the, like, if I ever describe Mo to anybody on the planet, I would say that there's nothing that this dude can't do. Like, he'll do anything. This dude is like,
Exactly.
he has like 117 jobs today,
Okay.
you know,
Yes.
so
When I
he's part of
first
our team too. So
Yes, when I first met Mo, I told him, I said, I want to be like you when I grow up. That's real because he is just like the most amazing person I've ever met. Seriously. So,
Yeah.
Shirai, you said you have a gig coming up in Vegas, which is
Yep.
where Mo is. Is he involved in that gig for you?
Yep. He hooked that
Definitely.
up. Shout out to Mo McCoy. He's so
Yes.
awesome. So yeah,
Awesome.
I'm
Awesome. Well,
excited.
yes. And Vegas, have you been to Vegas before?
Yes, I have.
Yes, well, it is a great place to be. I just moved from there about a month ago,
Mm,
and I miss it terribly, but I'm getting adjusted to where I am
mhm.
now. So,
yes. Where are you right
yes,
now?
I am in Abilene, Texas.
Okay. Okay.
Yep, about 2.5 hours from Dallas.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's cool. So anyway, you guys are on social media. I know that you are on Instagram, on Facebook. Tell the people, tell us how we can reach you, how we can get in contact with you, where we can listen to your music. I know it's on all platforms these days. So just give us a little idea of where we can reach you and how, if we wanted to get in contact with you.
Well,
um,
oh
oh,
yeah.
Shirai first. Let's go.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have a music page on Facebook. It's my name, Shirai Hope. That's my name for real.
Okay.
So Shirai Hope. It's hard because a lot of people don't know how to spell my name, and I hate that. But it's Sharai, long I,
Mm-hmm.
Shirai, and then my middle name is Hope. I am Shirai Hope, Instagram, TikTok, Shirai Hope on YouTube. Check out my music video, subscribe, like, it's my the first music video. So I'm so excited. I can't believe I just did a music video.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful. And you, Dante, where can we find you on the internet?
Um, on Facebook is at Dante Young, DontaYung. Um, the real Dante Young on all the other sites because I want them to
Okay.
know there's some other Dante Youngs out there, but they ain't the real one like me. So
Right.
um, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, the real Dante Young. And just also wanted to say that we do both, Shirai and myself, as mentioned before, we do have albums that are coming out. Hers is Soul to Heaven, that will be dropping sometime this year, and then mine is I'm Not Perfect, that will be dropping later on this year, probably summer, in a few months. So, but
Nice.
our music is on every major platform. I mean, you put in Dante Young, Who Am I, you'll find it. Put in Shariah Hope, Somebody Better Than Me, you'll find it. Anywhere you look, you'll find it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That is awesome. Well, you know what? I'm so happy to have you guys here today. This has been a great interview. I've learned so much, and knowing that you guys are doing what you do, I'm going to keep pushing you as much as I possibly can.
Thank
Like,
you.
I'm going to play you as often as I can on the radio station. I'm going to play you every morning on my show, Morning Motivation with Lady D, and put you on heavy rotation on the
Thank
station. You're
you.
already there, and yeah, we're going to keep on making sure that you guys reach your goals and your
And this
dreams
is worldwide, right?
worldwide. Yes,
Mhm.
yes. I have people, like I said, in Ghana. I have people in Australia, Canada, um, um, another part of Africa, not Ghana, but it's
Nigeria,
West
Nigeria,
Africa, Nigeria. And yeah, and then, oh yeah, I forgot I have Libya. This lady Rose Kaffa in Libya, so I'm going to make sure that everybody in Africa knows that you guys are are here and you
That's
here
what's
to
up.
stay.
Thank you. Yeah, because
Yes.
for me and Dante, we're like here in Grand Rapids, we're just local independent
Mm-hmm.
artists, and I know a lot of other artists can relate. Is sometimes it doesn't seem like you get the support from the
Yes.
people that you're with locally, and it's like and like I know people probably get I'm always pushing somebody better than me, but it's bigger. Like, wait till they hear it somewhere else here, New York,
Yes.
Chicago, California, Florida. Yeah, it's bigger than Grand Rapids. You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
I really do appreciate you playing my music worldwide where people can hear it because I just need them to hear it. You know,
Definitely.
so I'm
Definitely.
thankful for that.
Yes, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this interview. I'm going to end it with playing both of your songs again. I'm going to play Who Am I first, and then I'm going to play Somebody Better Than Me after that. And then thank you guys again. Like I said, Dante, I'm going to have you back. We'll schedule that for you to come back. And let's just keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Yes.
Keep on moving.
Don't stop like the hands of time.
Yes, girl, your voice is beautiful. Thank you guys. I'm going to go ahead and play the music here, and then I will talk to you guys later.
Well,
Thank you so
thank you for
much.
having
You're
us.
welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me see. Let me get this music playing real quick. Here we go. Okay, here we go. There. All right, you guys.
Looking in my life, there's a lot of complexities. Hanging in the balance of my reality. I am not aware of my abilities. And I don't recognize my possibilities. Say that I was worthless to the world. But I would not make it without someone to lead me because I'm blind. Somebody's gotta be telling me lies. Got me wondering if there is more to live for. And if there isn't, what am I here for? Got some questions. Who am I? Am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Am I? I wanna know. I'm a threat to every nation, and I won't forget that you're the one that brought me here. Brought me here. No more telling lies, I'm gaining consciousness. The wind of new life is beating in my chest. It's all about being, and I can feel it now. My character's changing, and I feel strong right now. Right now. My people need to know just who Ezekiel said it all. We must awaken all the bones that sleep. We must answer all the questions. Who am I? Where did I come from? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? And how did I get here? Who am I? Who am I? Why am I being treated like I'm a threat to every nation? And I won't forget that you're the one that brought me here. See, I'm getting all the traction that I need, and I'm getting all the knowledge to succeed. He's restoring all the air I need to breathe. He created me to live eternally. It's important to know where I come from. And how did I get here? Yeah. Why am I? Oh, oh, oh.
right, that was Who Am I by Dante Young, and now is Somebody Better Than Me by Shirai Hope.
So you say that you changed, but things still are the same. You're up and down, in and out. You don't know what love's about. I don't have time for these foolish games. I ain't got time to play. You need to find somebody better than me. Someone that takes your life compulsively. One day you'll see, but it just won't be with me. You need to find somebody better than me. Who do you think you are? Now you've gone way too far. I'm sick of who, what, when, and where, and why. I don't care, 'cause all you do is tell me lies. All you do is make me cry. You need to find somebody better than me. Someone that takes your life compulsively. One day you'll see, but it just won't be with me. You need to find somebody better than me. Find your own way to stay. The time will come one day. You need to find somebody better than me. Someone that takes your life compulsively. One day you will see, but it just won't be with me. You need to find somebody better than me. You need to find somebody better than me. Someone that takes your life compulsively. One day you.
All right, you guys. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for tuning in. And hopefully you enjoyed the show. Please share it. If you didn't get a chance to watch it live, just post replay in the comments. And please share the show with others and let them see and hear these two awesome artists, Shirai Hope and Dante Young. Okay? Thank you guys once again for being here on Conversations for Dummies. Join me next Friday. I have another special guest next week, I believe. Let me see who I got coming on next week, if anybody at all. Let me see. Next week is not booked up yet. I do have to get somebody in that spot, and if not, it'll just be me, Lady D. That'd be me. All right. After that, we have Cat TV coming on. All right. So stay tuned and stay close. All right. This is Lady D. That'd be me with Conversations for Dummies, and I am out. Have a great day.